Hello and welcome to take 444. My name's Mark and this is the A to Z of Psychedelia. We're now on to the letter B, and there is only really one place to start. The Psychedelia is a very broad church. It has it's very difficult to define, and it can go from the all-out sonic assault of Hawkwind space rock to the acoustic ramblings of the Third Ear Band, and every step in between. It's got many diverse beginnings, but all the ley lines converged on Abbey Road on the 6th of April 1966 when the Fab Four started recording Tomorrow Never Knows. I'm not going to show their regular albums or discuss their music. It's been done to death on the internet, and I can't really add anything. So I shall be showing a few bootlegs of mine from that era. I've got a couple of hundred Beatles albums, I'm sorry to say, to Psychedelic, but they are very important, and very important to Psychedelia. Strawberry Fields, Forever, I Am the Walrus, and It's All Too Much for me, in my opinion, are the best of the best, and it kind of already started there. So without further ado, I'll get on to showing you a few things. Like I say, these are not the regular albums, so we'll start with these are all bootlegs, obviously. So we'll start with this is called the Psychedelic Beatles. That's the track listing on the back. A lot of these have got very similar stuff. They cover a lot of the same ground, but they've got great sleeves, and that's one of the reasons I've got them. Next up is this one, the Psychedelic album. This is mono mixes there's the track listing. That's an outtake from Strawberry Fields video from Noel Park in Kent. This is Ultra Rare Tracks Volume 3. These are quite hard to get hold of now. There's always Fab Four bootlegs coming out. They repackage them very often. Next up we have the Lost Lennon tapes. This is volume 3, and that's the track listing on that one. These came out in the 90s. The Lost Lennon tapes were, I think they were sanctioned by Yoko Ono. It was a series of radio programs in America, and they had lots of very obscure songwriting tapes and interviews and things with Lennon. Next up we have Inside Job. That's obviously an outtake from I'm the Walrus, and that's the track listing on there if you're interested. Next up we have Lost Lennon tapes volume 18, another shot from the studio, Jerry Pepper. And that one I think is Lennon in Bermuda in 1980. Then we have Nothing Is Real. This is one whole side. Side one is 7 versions of Strawberry Fields Forever, his songwriting tapes and demos. And very good it is too, if you love that track. Next up we have a German album called The World's Best. Another photo from the Strawberry Fields video. Then we have another bootleg from 68, 69. This one's a trademark of quality label. Then we have Lost Lennon tapes number 9. This one came with a that's the track listing on the back of that one. It came, when I bought it, it came with a press cutting from 1969 about the Beatles, basically telling everybody to beware that they're just about to break up. This is an outtake from Sgt. Pepper, cover shot, and that's the back. So this is this is all alternative takes and demos and mixes from Pepper. What we're listening to now is Wonderwall, George Harrison's first album. It's the soundtrack to a very 1960s trippy film. This one came with the Apple insert in absolute mint condition. It's a good album. It's really rather overlooked by the. It's obviously well known in Beatles circles, but it's kind of overlooked in the Psychedelic VC. It's a good album. Eric Clapton playing on one track, and this is his other one from recorded in '68. I think it was released in '69. So this is called Electronic Sound. This is basically George getting to grips with the Moog synthesizer. It's on the Zapple label. This isn't such a great listen. It's about as good as his painting efforts there. And this one is not actually by the Beatles, but this is Pepperisms Around the World, which is a double album of tracks that were inspired by Sgt. Pepper, and it's very good. It has Lost Max on it, and it's got Blossom Toes, Jade, Lost Shakers, all sorts of people. And lastly is this album. This is called Electronic Music. This is from 1965. Has Walter Carlos, as he was then, became Wendy Carlos. And this is one of the records that Lennon was listening to as they were recording Sgt. Pepper. This is a photograph of him entering the studio to play this to the others, to give them an idea of what he was trying to get at. Bit of inspiration there. I've also got this, which is a signed and numbered print by Klaus Voormann, the original artist, and one of the inner circle of the Fabs, of the Revolver cover. Another bootleg behind me, and this one is George Martin's orchestral attempt at the Beatles with a great sleeve. So that's about it for now. There'll be some more coming soon as we get onto the Bees. That's all for the Beatles. I'm not going to show any more of theirs. I hope you're all okay, and tune in next time.